If you face countless disappointments because you've tried the latest 7 tips to a healthier you, 5 steps to the body you've always wanted, take this pill and with little effort on your part you can melt the fat away, then I want to encourage you to watch this video until the end, because I want to set the record straight and at the same time motivate you to never give up on your health and weight loss goals. So I'm interrupting my carnivore diet weight loss challenge to bring you a mindset change. Be sure to watch to the end because I know it's going to be challenging, but hopefully it'll motivate you as well. I want to start by saying that we've all been sold a false bill of goods. For those of us that have been on weight loss journeys that have been trying to get healthy, we've been bombarded with millions of ads and products and everything else that we can think of that are supposed to make us healthy and get us in shape and get us that beach body in no time. And we've all heard the promises, you don't even have to make a change to get the desired body that you want. One thing that is definitely little to no effort is for you to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It costs you nothing and it helps me out a ton, so I really appreciate it. I mean, every time we turn around, there's a new pill, a new fad, a new piece of exercise equipment, a new program, a new app, a new something that's going to take us from being old and overweight and tired and beat down to this fresh, younger, fitter, healthier version of yourself. Speaking of pills, I'm blown away by every time you turn on the TV, there's a new commercial for a new disease or new condition that had never been heard of before, but they're coming out with new ones every single week. Yeah, I've seen the commercial too where it says, oh hey, you can eat whatever you want and you can still end up with 6-pack abs in 6 weeks. As I said, we're bombarded with these things and it truly is overwhelming, exhausting, and also extremely discouraging. If you've struggled with your weight for any length of time, there's a good chance that you've been sucked in by one or more of these gimmicks in hopes that something was going to turn your health around, only to learn after it showed up and after you'd use it for a while, you were completely crushed knowing that it didn't give you the results that you had hoped or were promised it would give you. After this video, be sure to go Google ab rocker for one of my great investments. Shockingly, I didn't go from over 300 pounds to 6-pack abs in 6 minutes a day. The truth is we've probably all been duped in some way, shape, or form, and unless we can get one thing through our heads, there's a really high chance that we're going to be duped again. What is the one thing? Weight loss, muscle development, and sustained health isn't easy. And that is the false bill of goods that we've all been sold. We live in a very instant gratification culture right now. We can stream our favorite movies that just came out. We can charge something right now and pay for it later. We can order something online and literally have it at our houses faster than it would take us to drive out and get it ourselves. I mean, it's nuts. We don't have to wait for anything. And not only do we not have to wait for anything, everything is so super easy to do. Anybody else do the buy now with one click button on Amazon? So is it any wonder why we can so easily be convinced that losing weight or getting healthy or getting into shape can be just as quick and easy? But we keep going and buying the thing, getting the pill, taking whatever it is, and when it doesn't work, we end up getting discouraged, depressed, and ultimately just throwing in the towel and giving up. And we go right back to making the unhealthy choices that we've been making for years and oftentimes even end up unhealthier than when we started. Maybe one of the saddest parts right now is that there are millions of people taking medications for diseases or conditions that they could potentially overcome by just being willing to put in some hard work, some changes to their diet, and even adding some exercise into their daily life. And no, I'm not saying that everything and every condition and every disease can be overcome simply by changing diet and exercise, but if you read the amount of testimonies from people that were on metformin or insulin medication for diabetes that were able to stop it, or people that stopped having to take high blood pressure medication, my wife is one of them, or people that have just overcome random conditions just simply by putting in hard work and exercise, I think that should be motivation enough to try something different. Now, I want to say right now, I would never want to set anybody up under false hope. I don't know you, I don't know what conditions you're dealing with or what diseases you're dealing with, and I don't know whether or not you changing your diet and exercise would have any impact on you whatsoever. But the one thing I can promise you is that by doing nothing, you are guaranteed to continue getting more and more and more unhealthy. So my Monday motivation may be a little bit hard to hear, but we have to start with some truth so that we can get a clear picture of what we need to do next. And the truth is, the thing that you have to get through your mind is that getting healthy is hard work. It requires discipline, self-sacrifice, being uncomfortable, and quite possibly some blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to require making daily choices for your health rather than making them for your comfort. And these choices can be difficult. I mean, think about it. If they were all easy, or if these choices or decisions were easy, we'd be making them all the time and we'd already be healthy. It's going to require you to do some things that you've either never done before, or maybe that you haven't done in a really long time. Because to get to the results that you don't have, you're going to have to be willing to do some things that you haven't done. But while I will tell you it is going to be difficult, I can promise you that it will be worth it. I'm down over 80 pounds. I don't have the aches and pains I used to have. I can get up and do things that I couldn't do before. I can get out and I can play sports. I can go out and have life experiences that I hadn't been able to do simply because of my weight. I've given some blood. I've shed some tears. And being in Central Florida in the summertime, I can tell you I have produced gallons of sweat. But the only regret that I have is honestly that I waited so long to start trying to get healthy the right way. Not trying to get healthy the quick way. Not trying to get healthy the easy way. I did that for years and it got me nowhere. But I started putting in the hard work, started making the healthy choices, the difficult choices, and that's when lasting change started to come. I'm not there yet, but I'm still going. And after doing this journey for over 2 years, I can tell you, as someone who started and stopped so many times I lost count and never would actually stay on track for anything for longer than a couple of months, I can tell you, I'm not giving up. The choices that I've made since then have been incredibly difficult, but I can tell you, they have been so worth it. So take this message and do something about it. Get off the couch. Clean out your pantry and get rid of all your junk food. Sign up for a gym or order some piece of home equipment or some sporting thing that you really enjoy that you're going to actually do. Those are hard decisions, but you can make them and then keep making more of them. Get up and make a healthy breakfast or do some intermittent fasting. Walk around the block or go get in a hard workout. Get out and get some sun and get some fresh air. Sit down in a quiet place and have some prayer and meditation. Because at the end of the day, you are facing an uphill battle. But it's one that you can win. Again, it's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Hey, look, if you've been following along with my weight loss journey, you're kind of jumping on board here lately because of this carnivore diet challenge that I've been doing, I would encourage you, first off, please like the video, share it. Those things are so immensely helpful for the YouTube algorithm for a channel my size. And also, head over to my channel, click subscribe, and if you do, click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications. That way you get notified anytime I put out new content. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.